you realize your opponent party, your partner, is lying to you, into your face. What do you do?
Well, what do you want to do? Ask yourself, what are your options? Ask yourself, what are your options? What are they? Go on, go through them with me. What are your options?
Number one, you can address it. Then he or she will lose his or her face.
So, fine. But that could be a part of the strategy, yeah?
Second one is, you know it, but you don't care.
Yeah.
Third one is, you go around to find a new way to uncover the truth.
Fair enough. There's a fourth way. You can make them aware that you know it, but you're not going to hit them over the head with it. So they tell the lie, and you just simply say, well, I don't agree with you on that. And I think the evidence is against you on that. They now know you're not a fool. You don't need to say, well, that's rubbish, nonsense, that's lying. You just say, well, I think we'll have to agree to disagree on that. I would suggest the evidence is against you.
And then you leave it. Is it enough, or do you want to get more out of your...
No, you want to actually let him continue the lie.
You allow it?
Oh, yeah. So what you do is you say, well, I think that the evidence is against you. I don't agree with that, and I think the evidence is against you. But let's assume you're right.
That's brilliant. Huh? Mm-hmm.
Let's assume, now you really made it clear he's not right. Mm-hmm. The mere premise of, let's assume you're right. Haven't you got a problem with your position that X, Y, Z can't happen? Isn't that the weakness of your position? That if you go down, regardless of whether what you say is accurate, right or not, because what you want to avoid in an interview, what I want to avoid now is him restating his position. No, Richard, I am right because of X, Y, Z. No, I don't want that, but we're finished with that. That's gone. That's gone. We're now talking about the weakness of your position because of that. And you do that by saying, well, let's assume you're right on this, if you're being so kind. And then you try and a great thing to do with an interview is to try and build some common ground. Now, actually, common ground is the wrong word. Firmer ground. So you might suddenly say, well, let's assume you're right on that. And then you might want to say, well, we were talking earlier about the excellent tea that's made here. And you sort of find something that you can just get everybody back on being nice to each other, and then you can go again.